Hey Champions Club, Omar Amar here, the one and only, coming at you live from the Champions Club Arena. Today we're diving into a digital battleground most of you are familiar with. We're talking about the Call of Duty franchise, a game that's seen more action than a AAA Hollywood blockbuster. We're strapping in, locking and loading, and diving headfirst into the top 5 epic moments in Call of Duty history. Let's get into it. Listen up, Champions Club, there's nothing quite like the adrenaline rush of Call of Duty multiplayer. It's a digital coliseum where only the strong survive. You drop into the map, heart pounding like a drum solo, palms sweating like you just finished a workout with the sledgehammer himself. You gotta be quicker than a quickscoper, smarter than a tactician, and more ruthless than a honey badger on a sugar rush. 1 minute you're flanking enemies, racking up kill streaks like it's nothing, and the next, you're on the receiving end of a perfectly thrown grenade. But that's the beauty of it, right? The unpredictable nature of the beast. Every match is a fresh start, a new opportunity to assert your dominance. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh recruit, multiplayer is where you forge your Call of Duty legacy. It's a test of skill, strategy, and pure, unadulterated willpower. And let me tell you, nothing beats the feeling of clutching a round in overtime, hearing the sweet, sweet sound of victory. It's enough to make a grown man scream, "Boom! Headshot!" from the rooftops. Now, let's talk about those heart-stopping, mind-blowing single-player campaigns. Call of Duty doesn't just throw you into a firefight and call it a day. It crafts these immersive cinematic stories that rival even the biggest blockbusters. You're not just playing a game, you're living it. You become Captain Price, Soap McTavish, Alex Mason, these legendary soldiers fighting for freedom, justice, and everything in between. You're infiltrating enemy bases, dodging bullets like Neo, and making impossible choices that would make even the toughest soldier question their resolve. 1 minute you're scaling a snow-covered mountain, the wind whipping at your face, and the next, you're engaged in a heart-stopping firefight in the middle of a war-torn city. And the set pieces. Explosions that would make Michael Bay jealous, car chases that would leave Vin Diesel speechless, and plot twists that would make M. Night Shyamalan proud. Call of Duty's single-player campaigns are more than just games. They're interactive action movies that leave you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Chapter 3. Warzone, the Battle Royale. Behemoth. Now let's talk about Warzone. This ain't your mama's Battle Royale. This is Call of Duty's answer to the genre. And let me tell you, it's a game changer. We're talking massive maps, hundreds of players, and enough loot to make a hoarder blush. You drop in, heart pounding knowing that only one team can make it out alive. You're scavenging for weapons, armor, and kill streaks, all while avoiding the ever-encroaching gas and the enemy teams lurking around every corner. The tension is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, and every decision you make could be the difference between victory and a one-way ticket to the gulag. But here's the thing about Warzone. It's not just about being the last one standing, it's about strategy, teamwork, and outsmarting your opponents. It's about pulling off those clutch revives, coordinating those game-winning airstrikes, and hearing the sweet, sweet sound of mission accomplished. Chapter 4. A weapon for every playstyle. Customization is king. Now let's talk about the tools of the trade, the instruments of destruction, the weapons that make Call of Duty the iconic franchise it is. From the classic AK-47 to the futuristic XM4, there's a weapon for every playstyle. You want to run and gun? Grab yourself an SMG and unleash a hailstorm of bullets? You prefer to pick your targets from afar? A sniper rifle is your best friend. But it's not just about the guns themselves, it's about the customization. Call of Duty lets you fine-tune your weapons to an insane degree. We're talking scopes, grips, extended mags, camos, you name it, you can customize it. You can turn your trusty M4A1 into a close-quarters beast or a long-range laser beam. And let's not forget about the kill streaks. Nothing says dominance like calling in a UAV, a chopper gunner, or even a tactical nuke to rain down fire from the heavens. Chapter 5. Community and Esports, where legends clash. Finally, we gotta talk about the backbone of Call of Duty, the community. This ain't just a game, it's a global phenomenon that brings millions of players together. We're talking trash-talking lobbies, clutch plays shared online, and friendships forged in the heat of battle. And then there's the esports scene. We're talking about the best of the best, the elite few who compete for glory, fame, and those massive prize pools. These guys are surgeons with controllers, tactical geniuses who can predict your every move. Watching them play is like watching a ballet of bullets and explosions. The precision, the teamwork, the sheer intensity, it's enough to make your head spin. The Call of Duty community is a force to be reckoned with, a passionate group of gamers who eat, sleep, and breathe all things Call of Duty. That's it for today, Champions Club. We've journeyed through the trenches of multiplayer, witnessed the cinematic brilliance of the campaigns, and experienced the adrenaline-pumping chaos of Warzone. We've seen firsthand why Call of Duty is more than just a game. It's a cultural phenomenon that continues to dominate the gaming world. Drop a like if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and let me know in the comments what your favorite part of Call of Duty is. Until next time, stay frosty, stay vigilant, and keep those skills sharp.